Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to another modded Minecraft series. This is called, we're calling it Savage Skies. This is Project Ozone Lite. It's a 1.10 mod pack available through the Twitch launcher. And right now, what you're seeing with really jumpy frame rate, okay. What you're seeing here is actually a custom map that's available for download. Link will be in the description below. Provided for us by the folks, the build team of Iskall85 and the Hermitcraft folks. They have a series playing this mod pack called Hermit Skies. Go ahead and I'll probably be posting links to some of their videos or some of their starters if you guys want to check out. I know some of the folks have, if you've been a long-time member of the Breakfast Horde here at Savage Oatmeal, we definitely are in support of a Hermitcraft series. I get a lot of inspiration from those guys because I think I like what they do. I view them as like role models, kind of, for playing Minecraft and doing, I think they're doing some next level stuff with Minecraft, and I think that, if you're going to be like somebody, there's a lot worse people to be like. So yeah, I watched a couple of their videos, and I looked at this map, and I was just instantly entranced by it. It's just, there's just the level of detail on this is just ridiculous. So this is like a server hub. I'm playing single player, so we won't be needing all this stuff. But yeah, there's all kinds of, each one of these. So basically the way it works, this is a skyblock. If you're not familiar with skyblock, you get very little resources and kind of have to build everything up from scratch. This is a slightly different, because everything's custom. The map is custom made. Like here, well, if we can get the frame rate to stop completely bugging out. So you come into like this ship, and there's a dislocator pedestal which will take you to your island, and then if you're playing on a server with this map, you can actually like claim your island dislocator from the server hub. But I don't know. The big question is where to get started. Like most, like its predecessor, Project Ozone 1, or Project Ozone 1 and Project Ozone 2, we've got the better questing mod. So there's quests, there's all kinds of groovy things in here, which we'll be delving into. I'm really going to be trying to go through. There's a lot. As you can probably see, there's a lot fewer quest lines than Project Ozone 2 had. Project Ozone 2 had like the entire Greek alphabet. It started from Alpha and went all the way through to like Zeta or something. I don't even remember. Omega. I don't maybe, but there was a lot. And here there's still quite a few quest categories, and each one has, a ton of quests within it. But yeah, and you can party, you can hardcore. We're not playing on hardcore mode because we're wimps, and I don't feel like playing on hardcore mode. I got nothing to prove. And what you saw there was just this like this oil of levity, or whatever it's called, and that is. So we need to. Oh, I should have. No. Oh no. That's okay. We're on peaceful right now, just for this kind of like introduction and sort of pilot episode. Is this white? Yeah, translocator. Let's just have a look. So you go in here and yeah, it is white. Huh. We don't want to go to the White Island. It's kind of boring. I definitely want thinking green or maybe blue. I really like the way like the light blue tree, because the one major thing about the island is that you have your color is determined by the color of your spaceship. So there's like cyan there, gray. That's gonna have a gray tree. The red's gonna have a red tree, which we might do because it's kind of cool looking. Um, kind of like purple, but kind of not. I don't know. I don't really feel like purple is my thing. Green is like every tree is green. Almost every tree is green. So like I kind of like the idea of red or maybe light blue. Light blue is definitely one of my favorite colors. But I really like black and red, just the way this spaceship looks. So I guess that's called it. We'll go with red. Why not? Let's see what. Let's do a little exploration here. Let's see what. And this is probably going to be longer and less cut than my following episodes are going to be, just because I kind of want to experience this with you guys, and I don't want. I think the only time I'm going to do cuts on this series is when yeah, look at that. See, it's the foliage on the tree is red, and that's kind of cool. I like it. It's a little bit surreal, a little bit fantasy. We're in a desert biome. So red has desert, and I know that the light blue island is in a biome that's like all snowy. So I'm kind of torn because like desert's going to be good. It doesn't have precipitation ever, whereas we're going to get snow with the other one, and it's going to be just kind of. I really like snow. Snow is probably my favorite thing. Like wintertime, and I'm recording this in January, so unfortunately we only got a little bit of snow here. I live in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. If you didn't know that about me, yeah. If you couldn't tell by my accent, then yeah, it's and yes, we have an accent. It's called the West Coast accent, and look it up. But yeah, the thing is basically, yeah, so I don't know. I got off on a tangent. We didn't have a lot of snow, and I was really bummed, but we got a little bit. So I did enjoy. I got to enjoy just enough to where we didn't have to worry about people dying in car accidents and things, which tends to happen. So hopefully your holiday season was great, and you got all the things that you wanted. I got to spend some time with your family and things like that, which is really, in my opinion, the best part of the holidays, is that it's really a time when people can come together. I see there's already like snow on this biome. It's Ice Mountains biome, the best biome. So yeah, and I have some ideas for a base, and I love this tree. This tree is like just the blue. The blue is probably my favorite thing. So let's get down to brass tacks. I think we're gonna go with the light blue, just because. Oh, snow! I can't have snow in real life this year, not very much. So we're gonna have snow in Minecraft, and yeah. So all right, so let's get started. Here, I'm gonna actually get started with my frame rate bugging out on me again. So this black grass is completely decorative. You can't really do much of anything with it. But so the first things first, let's take a look at our quest book. Welcome to Lite. And you can hear outside my wife is coming home. That's probably going to be super great. And I did not tell anybody that I was recording. So let's give me just a second, folks. ourselves domestic duties out of the way. So we've got our quest book. Where were we? Sorry about that, folks. You know, just sometimes you gotta have. It's just what married life is. So, random act of kindness. Here we go. So, just good. Get ourselves a loot chest. And get ready to do a few things. Let's see what we get. Oh, yes. This is probably one of the best things to get early game. Skeleton charms. So what the charms do, these are from Reliquary, and what they do is, oh look, it's snowing. But it's only snowing, well no, it's snowing up there, so. Which we'll have to light, because that becomes a mob farm if we expand too much. Too quickly. Anyway, charms. What they do is they make it so that, well, actually, I can show you. Ding. Boom. It makes skeletons ignore the player even when hit by them. So, yeah, I can go with this in my inventory, and the best thing about charms is they don't actually, you can get a charm belt later that allows you to store your charms and not take up as much inventory space, but that's for later when you have like a ton of charms. Ooh, it's a big tree. That's a big one. We have ore excavator, so we can excavate all the ores. I'm not too worried about the apples. What I was worried about, and I am a derp. Okay, so now that we're actually getting started, it's not going to matter too much that we have this, but we are going to want to do two things. We need to go game rule, do daylight cycle true. That's going to turn on the day-night cycle, and we need to set difficulty hard. All right, so now we actually have everything set up, and I have to do that myself because single player. but yeah. So all right, we're in this for the long haul now, and looking at the recording and looking at our timeline, we got 20 minutes or so for this first episode left. So yeah, we're doing good. What I'm trying to do here is, so if you look at the, if you look at the quest, come here and look at this quest. We need to get some saplings, some wood, and 8 apples. So I need to get 3 apples. And once I get the 3rd apple, we can grow an apple tree. I don't know exactly where we're going to grow it, but okay. Well, we're going to try this a slightly different way. I like the Tinker's Construct crafting tables better because the crafting station is so much better than a normal crafting table, just because it allows you to keep the things in it, but it's not that big of a deal. Twerk it. Do the twerk. Twerkmenistan. There we go. And it gets us a couple of silkworms just to get things started. But you need the 3 apples to make an apple sapling from Pam's Harvest Craft. We're going to come over here, grow ourselves an apple tree. Come on. Come on. Apple tree. We're good. We should be good. Apple tree. Apple tree. Having a little bit of lag, a little bit of things. Okay, so it does go gold, diamond, emerald, endist. Not difficult, really. And then zenith furnace is fluxed electrum, pyrotheum, dark solarium. That's actually not even that hard, and this thing is, oh man, this or the, what is it? What is this? Dark matter, red matter furnace. Oh, the ultimate furnace. The zenith furnace and the ultimate furnace are like, they're a little bit ridiculous. I usually use an alloy smelter. This might be causing problems here. Wow. Okay, well, maybe it just won't grow there. It doesn't have, yeah, there we go. And now we can grow all the apples. The only problem I have with that is that it, yeah, we need to actually eat some of these apples. There we go, and now we have enough apples. I'm gonna sit here and collect a couple more just because. There we go. Got a few apples. And now we can claim ourselves another loot chest. And we need to get 64 cobblestone and a furnace. Let's see what we got here. A draconic core. That's something we totally need at the moment. 8 draconic cores. Those will come in handy way later if we get into draconic evolution. So let's put that, the diamond materials in you, better questing because I have it hotkeyed. Yeah. Okay. So the way that you get, that's fine, we can grow it over here. The way that you get cobblestone, sorry, brain just not working, derping out. The way you get cobblestone in Garden of Glass, which is the world type we're in, is you hold shift and you right click on dirt, or you can do it on grass too. But you can't do it on black grass. That's why I had to change this over. And I mean, it takes a little while. This is your life in the beginning, or the very early stages of you know, Project Ozone. And I'm thinking, just to take even more inspiration from the hermits, I like the idea of Savage Skies for this for the name of the series. It's kind of catchy. I don't want to be copying other people all the time, and definitely we're going to give everything our own kind of it's definitely going to have a savage feel to it, like a an OT feel, an OT freshness. But yeah, I definitely like the idea. I like the name. Like it's a catchy name. So What did I do? Oh man, the derp. The derpage is hard. So yeah, here we go. Get some cobblestone. Get ourselves a stack of cobblestone. And we need to not only have a stack of cobblestone, but also a furnace. And I just like putting it there because, you know, I don't know, it's next to all this stuff. So let's claim ourselves a loot chest. Let's crank that baby open. ME storage. So storage and inventory management is probably the first thing we're going to want to, once we get survival down, which I think right now we pretty much, whoops, not if we do that enough. Well, actually, let's kill these. We could probably, whatever. I don't want to make it look too bad. We are going to grow, I'm just going to make another apple sapling just in case I completely foobar this apple tree. So apples are great. We can make a couple of different things with them. We can make applesauce, apple cider. My favorite thing to make with apples, and it's not as efficient as applesauce. Most people were making applesauce with the apples, but that requires more iron than I really want, and we're gonna have to bust in here. And grab and get our access to our water source here. Eventually, I kind of want this to be like a water feature around. There to be like a water feature around the thing, the tree. Man, I am derping hard. The derps. I have caught the dumb. All right, so floral fertilizer. That's also useful for later. This is a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, this is a lot of stuff for later in this series. What we got to get right now is we got to get cranking on some string and some charcoal. Charcoal's very important in this beginning. So get ourselves some charcoal, get ourselves some string tree. So grow ourselves a tree, make sure that it's not connected anywhere, and plop one of these bad boys in there. So once this leaves infest, it's going to start infesting. Once it gets above, it actually starts infesting other leaves before it even finishes. So it's like, I think it's like every tick it has a chance to infest the next leaves over. I also just love the look. The only reason I didn't choose white, because I love the look of white-leafed trees. Just that right there is probably one of my favorite things. The reason why, the trunk's white. White with white leaves, there's just something about that didn't sit well with me. So, wow, that actually gave us exactly one stack. Excuse me. Yeah, so, and you can combine these back into... Part of me really wants to build an axe, but for right now we've got, only need a couple of these. Should be able to work. see, 9. $18. Yeah, 18 should work. And the reason we're using compressed is the wear and tear on the hammer is less. Those only count as 2 blocks when you compress them versus the full 18 blocks. It doesn't take 18 durability to crack down those blocks. And what we need to do here is like this. See, we need flint stiffen mesh. And now there's a couple of things we need to do. First off, we need to make ourselves a sieve and our string mesh and our flint stiffen mesh. Depending on what we want to get. If we want to do a lot of work with dirt, you need the string mesh. But if we want to actually get the if we want to actually get things like ores, yeah, there's a lot of grinding in this first part. The grind is, but you know what? Eventually, I want to savor the grind because the pack like this, Project Ozone, Project Ozone 2, Project Ozone Lite. These packs have a way of spiraling out of control, and once you start doing that, it gets a little bit ridiculous. Mostly we need wood. So actually, oak is probably the worst wood to do this with. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is yoink, yoink. So we have these extra wooden slabs. We can make barrels. Actually, you know what? I'll make another sieve. Sieves are cheap. We can make the dirt sieve over here. And the ore sieve over here by the furnaces. Okay. Which, honestly, we probably want another furnace. But the very first thing we're going to do, the very next thing, and it's actually, if we come here, we can actually, and we have some quests to update anyway. The next thing is lava generation and cobblestone generation. And we can get it all the way up to a tier 5 cobblestone generator, which honestly, I don't know who needs that. That's a pretty ridiculous amount of cobblestone generation. It generates 1 cobblestone every tick. So this generates 1 cobblestone every, I think, 40 ticks. It's like every couple seconds it's a cobblestone. This is like every second, and then down here it's like 20 cobblestone a second. Now your mileage may vary depending on how much, you know, your server settings, how much a tick is. The standard tick rate, time rate in Minecraft is 20 ticks per second. So, there we go. Get another stack of cobblestone. Another 16. Bing, cobblestone. All the cobblestone. Cook up some smooth stone because you never know when it will come in handy. And then give me another furnace. We'll end up needing at least 3 furnaces later, but this. We're going to get all the way down to dust, which we need for a couple of things. We need it to make clay, but we also need to sieve it. There we go. We get bone meal. So we're going to need 7 of this bone meal, which is why we're going to, and it's never super easy. But let's crank open. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty good reward. Haha. So we'll put you there. And, yeah. Let's look at that. Just watch it go. It's... So the diamond furnace is a bit better, and you can actually upgrade it. What is this? Furnace overhaul at furnace. Weird. Accumulates energy to heat vanilla furnaces. That's solar flux. Interesting. But as you can see, all the stuff. You get creosote. What do you get for burning charcoal? Graphite. Really? What is graphite used for? Looks like some reactor things. Okay. Graphite dust, compact it. Alright. I did not know that. Let's take a look at materials in you really quick. First, let's crank open this loot chest. Habushki. Basic capacitors. Those are actually really good because that means that that's less redstone that we have to... we'll put you there. Yeah, once we get a bit more iron, we can... One of the most important things, though... Is it that one? Oh, wait, no. It's more derpage. And we don't have that. We can go... Boom. And a bam. And... we need to grow more trees. And one of the things I want to get out of the trees are sawdust. Because, so you can do a couple of different things with these barrels. You can fill them with water if you're not in a frozen or desert biome, which were the 2 options we had. So I'll show you in just a second what we can do since we are in a biome that doesn't allow for... What am I doing here? Man, the derp, the spoons. It's horrible. So, and we got 20 sawdust here. You can compost a block of dirt from 8 saplings. But saplings are kind of a commodity. You can also use leaves if you have a shear. Do we have wooden shears? No. Oh. Some packs have wooden shears that you can make as like an early level thing. Which they are kind of OP. That would also have been OP. Graphite bar. Right. So, oh yeah, graphite. That's right. So materials in you. Let's take a look at what it looks like if we make tools out of graphite. Oh look, I don't. Maybe we can't. Solium, prosperity shard, steel, dark steel, lumium, carbon, iridium invar. Yeah. It looks like demonic metal, wood, infinity, pink slime, platinum. What's pink slime look like? It's got good durability. Mining level stone, but yeah, okay. So graphite ingots are not really great, but they're easy to make when we need them for later. Which we will need them for later because the amount of... Alright, so now we have dirt. Sorry, I'm like super sidetracked on everything, being distracted by literally everything, and it's bad. We don't actually need that much dust, because we only have to... I want to get the quest, so we at least need 4. And we need to actually harvest this. Because I forgot I actually need the wood. But yeah, you can use sawdust. So you can use... Sorry, finally getting back... Captain Distracto over here. Finally getting back to my... talk about saplings. Saplings are a commodity. We need those for trees. That's like the only way we can get wood. We can't just like go out and like farm wood from a nearby forest. So if you use a hammer on any kind of wood, it has to be upright wood though. I noticed that. If you can't use it on upright wood, and I don't think you can hammer planks. No, but you can chisel planks. But yeah, if you hammer wood, it gives you sawdust, and sawdust, it gives you 4 sawdust per wood. So it's a lot more efficient use of your resources. Now, if you sieve wood, or not wood, if you sieve dirt through a regular mesh, you get seeds, all kinds of seeds, and you get stone pebble, which is exactly the same as the other pebble. Unfortunately, I don't think you can mix them. Yeah, no, you can't mix them. But, ooh, diorite pebble. Diorite pebble. I don't know. A lot of people are split in the Minecraft community on diorite, and I'm actually for diorite. I like it, and I don't care what anyone says. Some people might think it looks like bird poop, and yeah, it kind of does. One of my favorite blocks is polished diorite, so it's it was one of my favorite things about geology is just the way that igneous rock just kind of works, I guess. Oh, right, because... Right. So I was like, wait, what's going on here? What's going on? So we need all of the sawdust we can get our grubby little hands on here. The problem is that it's an odd number of tree trunks. There we go. Come on. So we have this, and the very first... Oh yeah, we need to get water which we can do here with these bowls. We can fill the bowls with water, and then we can take the water bowls, put them in here. This is how you get water in the buckets if you don't have rain. And if we actually had a metal bucket, we could use it from there, and we could take the water out of these barrels and have like an infinite water source. We'll get to that. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that here in a minute. What we need to do here is make some clay. So we got some clay. We got 4 clay. There we go. Barrels and clay. Barrels and clay. Barrels and clay. Flint stiffened mesh we already did. Lava generation. I did that one. Oh well. We got barrels and clay. So let's claim our loot chest. And open up this clay. Because we only actually need about just less than half. We need 7 clay and 7 bone meal. So now, and we're going to open up. Oh yes! Oh yes, skeletons and endermen are no longer a threat to us. I'm super happy. But what I need from here, okay, so Enderman Charm, probably the best thing in this entire pack. Those pesky Endermen. We're gonna make a bed too, because everybody needs a bed. Here we go. Trying to find a place where I can put the bed. Wish that it could go diagonally like that, but yeah. Yes. Okay. So it looks like we've already gone like 40 minutes, so I'm actually going to sign off from this episode, and we're going to probably kick out another episode. This is being recorded Friday. I'm going to try to make an episode Monday. I'm going to try to get this episode released today. And then production schedule is going to be 3 times a week, 3 videos a week, and we might even stream on the weekends. We'll just have to play it by ear a little bit. I still have some issues with school and things. Being a Minecrafter, being a YouTuber full time is not something I'm really prepared to do yet in terms of obligations, and also it's not something that I really have the means to do yet. So maybe that'll work out in the future. I'd like to, but I mean that's really dependent on a lot of factors. One of them being if anyone even watches my videos. So yeah, the continued support from you, the viewer, is ultimately what is going to make any of this possible. Make the dreams come true. Your dreams, my dreams, Ruby Rod's dreams. All right, so I've been rambling on enough. Follow me on Twitter. If you want to give me some direct feedback, it's twitter.com. It's at Savage Oatmeal on Twitter, and follow me on Twitch. We'll be, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Click that subscription button. Become part of the Breakfast Horde, and that way you'll never miss a video. You'll get notified every time that we upload a video here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, leave that like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna stop baiting that now, and I will see you dudes next time. Bye.